Okay, today we're picking up day 28, purity of speech, based on Sefer Chavetz Chaim, Leil and Nishmas, Rav Aryeh Leib, Ben Rabbi Yisrael Minzer, Zecher Tzadik V'Kodesh Avracha. Day 28. The Satan, a word that conjures up an image of a mean accuser prosecuting against the Yidden. Unfortunately, this vicious Satan can be awakened through our very own actions. How? When a Yid speaks Lashon Hara against another Yid, he empowers the Satan to prosecute against us before our judge, the Rahman Hashem. Why? Because when a Yid finds fault in his fellow Yid, Midah keneged Midah, measure for measure, the Satan finds faults in Klal Yisrael. In the words of the Zohar, this sin brings plague, sword, and murder to the world. The Chavetz Chaim warns, woe to those who awaken this evil force through engaging in forbidden speech. They pay no heed to the holy words of the Zohar. He brings it down, Shara Schira, Perek Beis. Allah in practice, Lashon Hara is forbidden even when we said, without meaning to degrade. For example, you talk Lashon Hara in a joking manner, even if you're not talking out of hatred. You're even talking about a close friend or relative, and you mean it as a joke. If it implies something negative about the person, then it is usher. For example, since my mother's so easygoing, she's a bit messy. Whenever we come to her house, the kitchen looks like a tornado hit it. The Rambam compares someone who talks Lashon Hara in a joking manner to one who shoots poisonous arrows for fun and claims, I'm only joking. Although he is joking, he can cause untold damage. The Chavetz Chaim adds, look what a great aver is Lashon Hara. Even if you love the person you're talking about and you mean it as a joke, it is nevertheless forbidden. You imply negative information when comparing people. One must be very cautious not to fall into the trap of Lashon Hara when comparing groups or people. Even though your intention might be to compliment someone, however, if something negative is implied about someone else, it is us. For example, Mrs. Landau is a much better teacher than the one we had last year. Oh, I'm so happy with my contractor. He did a much better job than Mr. Horowitz, whom I used last time. My second son-in-law learns much more diligently than my first one. Or she's the only normal girl in that class. You really mean to compliment the girl, however, since you're implying that the rest of the girls in the class are no good, it is usher to say it. Or he's the only decent man in the shul. She's one of the only competent teachers on the staff. You're implying that most of the other teachers are not qualified. Sometimes when comparing people, a negative fact can be implied about someone. This is usher. For example, oh, it's a perfect match. This boy is perfect for Sheindel. She doesn't need a better bacher. Okay, Yetzer Hashem, tomorrow we're going to pick up in day 29.